everybody, and happy Tuesday. Wow, it's only Tuesday. I don't know why it feels like it's so much later, but yeah, happy Tuesday. Only Tuesday. I'm living in Wednesday or Thursday right now. Speaking of Wednesday, Thursday, we are going to have a takeover on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of the Top Step TV YouTube channel, myself and Coach Dakota, so you do not want to miss that. But if you're here with me now on this beautiful Tuesday morning, go ahead and say, what's up? If you're either in the Discord or in the YouTube. Good morning to you, Retberg, SW, Dana, Panchua, Cyrus, a Silent NW, Grateful Trader, Shaw. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Ron's Funk, Abandoned Baby. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, Way Out Trader. Marnow, Ken, Astro Nerd, O'Keefe, Aladdin, Liquid Flows. Good morning. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Shadow Hunter, Web Dev Guy, Futures Trading Today. Good morning, everybody. Saw a lot of you folks here jamming out in the morning in the pre-YouTube green room stream. That was fun. Some good tunes this morning. The theme, of course. Good morning, Air Bear. Good morning, Majin Brew or Boo. Good morning, new member here. Can we give a warm Clubhouse welcome here to Majin or Majin? Good morning. Good morning, Lil Stegs, also a new member here. Good morning. Good morning, Shady Lady as well. Good morning to everybody in YouTube. We got NP Vibe Trade Channel, Mike Z, NQ Ribs, Kevin Top Mechanic, Shane Goldman, Miss Capcelis, American Pride 555, Lenny, Chilarix, Vince, Silent, Amer, Jean, Deepak, Go SPVC, Douglas, Q or K Mendez, Alec, Angel, Day Trader Rick. Good morning to you, Day Trader Rick. Good to see you, Jim. David Abel, Eric Cambo, Armin, Tame Tiger. Good morning, Tom, John, Mac, Dwayne, Kanan, Denise, Travis, Julio, Turnip Truck. Good morning, Michael, Blaze. Good morning, Jerry, Constantine, Richard, Doug, Opinionated Gaming. Good morning, Zistil. Good morning, Scott Bro, Byron. Good morning to you, everybody. Good morning, Systems Revolution. Good morning, EU Sax, Retberg, Raymond, Julius. Good morning, good morning. I didn't watch. No, is it Majin or is it Majin? Majin Boo? I'm probably butchering the name there. Nah, that's the one. I missed that one, unfortunately. See, Zero Skill Inc. Also thought it was Wednesday morning. I'm just going to check the calendar over here. Oh, yeah, it's still Tuesday. It's actually Tuesday all day long today, believe it or not. Can't believe that. Let's start off our Tuesday on the right foot here. If you didn't know this, I talked to the market makers over at Morgan Stanley and Goldman. They said, if you do like the stream here on YouTube, you are almost guaranteed to have a green day. They're going to do everything in their power to get you that green day. This is just the things that they've told me. So it's in your best interest to hit that button, smash that like button right below there. Julius, all day, no way. Yeah, I'm not kidding about it. It's serious business. So if you do look at my chart right over here, you do see I have an execution here. And you say, Rips, where's the trade? I see that you're long here. Nice long. But no, it's not a long. We scroll this back just a smidge here. We start to find, what do we have over here? We have another execution. That looks like it's a short. So that was a trade that I actually took overnight here. And I took it from, was it 219? Let me see my executions over here. I believe it's 219 if I'm not mistaken. 219, that's right. So the price was 219, and then I closed that all the way at 127. And I traded that in, we'll talk about it later. Stick around. We'll talk about that later as the stream goes on. And I'll talk about the thesis behind that trade. But here's what we're looking at right now. We had a massive fade yesterday. There's a couple different things that were very, very interesting about yesterday's price action. We had a rally kind of off this pop here, and this is also off of a news pop. We're in a Fed cycle right now, but we are starting to see where headlines can move the market outside of Fed speak. And this was across the pond, there was a headline talking about how they're thinking about cutting rates earlier than what everybody is anticipating. So we saw a big pop on that. Oh, wow, look at that Vibe Trade Channel. Thank you so much. Wow, beautiful. What a nice donation. Very, very nice. Have a beautiful, prosperous day. You deserve the best. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You don't have to do that. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. So yeah, we had this, we had a monster pop on that headline there. Give it up, by the way, for Vibe Trade Channel in here. Always so positive, always bringing such good vibes. You live up to your name there. You're always so kind. You're always saying such positive things in chat here. So again, wow, thank you so much. In fact, you know what? Why don't you DM me on Twitter or on Instagram? DM me, and I got something for you here. So go ahead and do that for me, Vibe Trade Channel. If you should be listening, you're still here, but that's so cool, so awesome. But yeah, so we had a little pop here to what was that? Why are my eyes just so bad this morning? You know, it's really dry weather where I'm at right now, and it's like I have to put in Visine all the time. My eyes are just completely dried out. So 341, I'm like can't even see right now. 341 was up here. We had this Clubhouse level up here, and we had this pop, right? We had this pop in the late day. We actually had a lot of folks. Visine is horrible for your eyes. Yeah, I didn't know that. I got to look into that. But you know, we had that big pop off of that news, right? Yeah, I'm blasted right now. We had that big pop off the news, and it was very interesting. But what's more interesting is that you want to see, you know, there's a lot of traders out there where they see this kind of pop, right? And they immediately, you know, it went very fast. If we go into, you know, like let's go to the 3-minute chart here. If we go into the 3-minute chart, you can see, I mean, this was extraordinarily fast, how fast this news pop happened here. So, I mean, these are 3-minute candles. So within 6 minutes, you know, this move is happening. So this pops on news and it goes crazy. But you see this, it wicks up here, right? So even when we had a really interesting, important news statement, right? It doesn't carry us over, right? We make, I believe these are new highs a day, right? Because where was the, I don't know, I got a schmutz here on my chart. But where was the open here? 930 right there. So here's the high of day, right? And so we made a new high of day, but here's what's concerning, right? Here's what's concerning. We have that high day and it doesn't even make it over this. So you're looking for a clear out up above here, right? And it doesn't even do that. In fact, does it even, you know, it kind of comes to that one right here. Kind of comes to that wick here. And this is a 3-minute chart. Still doesn't even come to that. But this is where you're looking, right? If you want to see, right, if you're looking for an order flow change, right? News is one thing, but if you're looking for a true order flow change, because what's our directionality in the day yesterday, right? What's our directionality in the day? We're going to the downside, right? So we're following this trend from here, you know, to here. That's a downside move. We're trying to follow that trend. So I think I traded like 2, 3. Well, no, we scalped in the morning. What I'm saying. We scalped in the morning together. I didn't take any other trades because, and I was talking to my group on Discord and saying, you know, I'm not taking any trades. I'm not touching this with, I think somebody even said in chat there, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot micro or something like it's 10 micros or whatever it was. But, you know, it's a good sentiment to have on a day like yesterday where we have a lack of news. And then yesterday's positioning was all terrible. But, you know, there was a great trade in the end of the day, you know, if you caught that long off the newsprint. But then here's where we're getting to. If we have a newsprint like that and you're wanting to see an order flow change, right? Yeah, we're making new high of day, but that's not what's important. I want to see this breaking above this level here in the pre-market levels. I want to see that breaking above, but more importantly, I want to see us testing this level and then going here. I want to see this. I want to see that for confirmation that we are actually getting an order flow change. But here's your tell right here. And again, I didn't get this prescient short, but this would have been the prescient short, is looking at all of this order flow right here in this area, the fact that it's kind of topping out here and using this Clubhouse level to your advantage, that it's topping, and then here's your short. In fact, anybody, Discord folks, sound off if you caught that short there at that top of that range. I know that a couple of you folks in here were catching that short. Sound off here in Discord though if you caught anything similar. I think a few of you folks I saw in there that were catching that, where, you know, this is the kind of thing that you're looking for. You don't want to leave yourself wanting. Liquid flows caught it. Very, very nice. Very good. But yeah, this is the thing where, you know, most traders will look at this pop and it's in action, you know, because this takes 6 minutes to traverse. But, you know, you're sitting here and it's breaking. You're seeing, oh, where should I get long? Well, hold the phone, wait until it gets to a level here like this, and then see what happens is interacting with that level. If it's not cresting above these highs, you know, which is below, our level is sitting below those highs, well, you can judge this and you could say, well, right here is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a failure of the auction up here, and then I'm looking for a short to the downside. Obviously, you're not thinking that this is going to extend as short as it did, but then you have a second opportunity of where it's breaking and then retesting this level, and you can go much lower. Same thing goes down here, break, retest, and much lower. So, but that was, the market was closing by then. But there you have it. That's what you're looking for on that type of trade. Grateful Trader got the short down. Okay, so that was much later, but just on yesterday's price action, I am curious. Caught 70 pips short with 5 micros. Nice work there in the NQ rips. You're a Forex trader. We call them ticks here. We don't call them pips. Or 70 points, 70 handles, or 70 ticks. Had a bathroom dump and missed it. Saw the short coming, but was way too early and got killed in the chop. Yeah, and this is the thing too, where it can be difficult because if you're taking it on that rejection right there, you can be short and then you're adding your short down here and then you're getting ripped a new one out there at the top side. So yeah, I didn't take any of that trade, but what does that say about the order flow? What does that tell us about the market here? It tells us a lot of interesting things, right? It tells us, when we're up here in this area, we found a lot of bearish order flow. And this is, I get that question, it's not an order block. There could be an order block there, but I get that question when we're drawing these zones. This I just would simply draw as this is bearish order flow, right? Until until the price action comes back up to this level and it negates it, then it's not gonna really change. There's gonna be continued bearish order flow in that area. And when you see bearish order flow areas like this, you can cap it off and say, it's to here or whatever. But when you see that it's not even exceeding the prior area of the order flow, that creates the zone being much weaker this time for the buy side. It means that we have aggressive sellers here. So this move doesn't seem too out of place now when we pair it with the zone and the fact that we had a news pop that could potentially change the order flow and we get back up into that area and it doesn't do anything of the sort. So that's something you want to look out for next time. Now, so what were we looking at here? The fact of the matter is that yesterday we had a decent push up from NVIDIA and we had a late day fall down, a late day sell off from NVIDIA that coincided with that news. NVIDIA was kind of impervious to all of the news all day long. It was kind of just doing its own thing. But we had that massive pop on news. We had displacement. We had a lot of stops being popped. And, we had fair value gaps being created in that move. And then we negated them. We traded back down into it. But where my focus was, and I took some notes on this, where my focus was yesterday was a lot of the stuff that was going on here in the tech stocks and looking over at the fact that we had Foxconn earnings coming in the overnight session, which is very important because Foxconn is the biggest producer of Apple. It led me to look over at Apple's chart and seeing the fact that we've had so many multiple down days in Apple here. I mean, this thing is just, let's go to the 15-minute here. Apple's just been having so many terrible sessions. I mean, look at this. It's just been a total dog ever since it wicked up here. We had, a kind of push up to the top side here and it wicked up here, but it's just been in this terrible dog food session. So you have to imagine that if there's a lot of funds that are selling Apple, then, it's probably somebody knows something, right? So you should look into your attention of, and we'll get into this as we get out of this Fed cycle. This goes back when I was trading news in like 2017, 2018, 2019. It's a different type of cycle. And this is the kind of stuff that you scour for, right? This is the type of stuff where you're looking for clues. There's going to be a lot of news about this stuff, and there's going to be a lot of interesting headlines that will start to pop up after the fact, but you want to see the signature left behind with these big funds that are obviously selling out of Apple. Now, obviously, we know about the watch issue that they've been having. We know that Vision Pro is a dud, but there's more to it. In fact, there was a headline overnight that caused this whole move to the downside, and we had a gap down even, this big gap down overnight. So the headline was reportedly iPhone sales in China are down 24% year over year during the first 6 weeks of 2024. And that was from Counterpoint Research. And then on top of that, we had Foxconn with their earnings report. And if you go back to what they were talking about on January, again, this comes from scouring the news and looking through the news. Foxconn is the biggest producer of iPhone parts, right? We know that. They had poor sales and they see that Q1, the revenue is going to be decreasing. So they're forward looking with these statements. They came out with that Q1 statement back in January, and it's crazy to see that, right? And so that was coupled with the headlines. And then we're looking over what is keeping the market up right now. Well, it's chips and it's AI, right? SMCI, we have AMD, we have NVIDIA. We have to be watching chips. So what happened with chips overnight? Well, AMD had a huge headline where they said that they're hitting a roadblock in selling the AI chip, right? They came out with that new chip, MI301, and it's tailored for the Chinese market. If you don't remember, we have kind of a tariff in the trade between US and China right now. And if you're looking at that, we have to have chips being produced that are being sent to China that are weaker than the ones here, and that's by design. But now AMD just got a little slap on the wrist because US officials have said that AMD, that chip that they're producing, is still too powerful to be released in China. So AMD, let's look at AMD's chart here. AMD having this big gap down overnight because of that. And so now we're seeing that, that hit in the chips there. And, we also have Tesla out with a headline here. Look at Tesla cratering to the downside. Tesla had eco-activists setting fire to their Giga Berlin factory. So it's like, all of these headlines, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's going to affect the structure that can add weight on that. Now, if we're looking back at the NQ here, what's the structure? Oops, that's not it. What's the structure we're looking for in the NQ here, right? We're looking for something very specific. Let's go to the 15-minute. Look at how squeezed that is. What are we looking for here? Well, if we're looking back over here, we see this big unanswered move, and there's obviously a lot of orders that are unmatched there on that move to the upside. So I'm looking for that structure to be repaired to the downside. If you pair that structure with the idea that we're looking for negative news, we're looking at names like Apple or Microsoft that are tinkering to the downside, and we're looking for headlines that are going to make those snap, that's going to go and convince me to get into a short trade. That's one that I can potentially short overnight. And on a type of trade like that, where I'm anticipating either a break of structure or a change of character in the market, that's the type of trade that I can put on with lower risk. And if you've been tuning into Coach Dakota's slow markets, you can generally see on trades like this, when you have negative headlines and you have negative news that's brewing and you have continuation to the downside in a lot of these names. I mean, we're even seeing it in Amazon. Let me go over to Amazon here. We're even seeing, the same type of move here in Amazon. When we're coupling all this together, this is the type of stuff where I want to take a pretty low risk trade. And that's what I did last night. So when we're looking at NQ now, we're looking at NQ here. We've pretty much given back and repaired a lot of that structure with that big dump. That's kind of like your trigger point. That's your big dump. But then we have, okay, where is it going to catch? Somewhere in this range, right? It's going to catch somewhere down there in that range. So we're looking to take a short somewhere down in that range there. We're looking to get somewhere down into that lower range there. And that's exactly what we did. So going back to my screen over here on NinjaTrader, this is where we opened our short from. It was 219. I was risking 10 points on the trade. So that's on 3 contracts. That means I'm risking $600 worth of risk. And with $600 worth of risk, I'm copying it across 2 accounts. So I'm literally risking $1,200. My maximum upside for this trade, I figured, was around $15,000. I had been watching this. I ended up waking up right around here on this perk, but we were not auctioning over this part of the hourly high. And so on that, I was willing to hold it. But then when we had to sweep down this big draw of liquidity to the downside, we are now back in that area that we're talking about over here, where this is a cautionary area, because this is where we're going to find some bullish order flow. We're going to have people that are covering shorts. We're going to have people that are potentially looking at staking along here, saying, let's shrug off the news. We have NFP this Friday. There's a lot of things on the table. So with that trade right there, I copied it across 2 Express funded accounts. And finally, I guess, now that we've been yapping about it for about 15 minutes here, we can reveal what we are up on the day. We're up $10,000. Well, we'll just call it $11,000 on the day, copied across 2 XFA accounts. And because we're always about transparency here, I will show that here. Just give me a second. Scooting this on over. And there we go. There's our Express funded accounts. And that's what we're up right there. So that is the trade that we took. The entire move is pretty much what we got there. And, we were looking for a deeper fade on that. But, we'll take what we can get. But think about it. I was risking $1,200 to make $15,000 at maximum extension. That's what I wanted to get. I'll settle for $11,000 on a $1,200 risk. I mean, and these are the types of trades you can set up. You just have to have a thesis in mind. You have to know what you're looking for. And in that case, when we have, like I said, the biggest tell for me here was the fact that, we have this perk up. We talked about this at the top of the call. We have this perk up, and that perk is not continuing. So we are not changing the course of order flow. And then we have this big flushacito to the downside. I'm going to look for that first pop of weakness to short into, and that's exactly what we got. So there's our trade. Very, very happy with it. Again, we are up, we'll call it $11,000 on the day. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be trading my XFAs for the rest of the day. I might trade my live account. I will be on Top Step TV for fast markets. But this is the type of trade where I nailed it. I got exactly what I want. Is it going to work out that way every time? No, of course not. But if I'm getting an 8-to-1 risk reward on that trade, I can take that trade 8 times and only have to win it 1 time just to break even on that. So yeah, very, very happy about that. And again, this is an express funded account. This is real money. This is money that I can withdraw from Top Step. This is not a combine account. So yeah, very, very happy with that trade. And, look forward to seeing if there's any other opportunities today. I saw some folks that were catching this bounce here. You could argue that when I was closing the trade that I could have flipped long there, but on a trade like that, I just want to lock it up and kind of be done with it. And plus, by that time, I was pretty tired. I've been up for, what is it? I've been up for 4.5 hours right now. So it's, it's just one of those things. So let's see. Hey, Ribs, took my first payout on my XFA account, but it hasn't reflected on my account bounce. Would I be able to trade? Yeah, you can trade as long as you don't dip into what you're withdrawing. So let's just use whole numbers here. You have $5,000 balance in your account. You withdrew $1,000. As long as you still have $1,000 in your account, or I guess $2,000 in your account, you're good to take that out there. I got stopped out on a similar before the flush. I forgot to turn off trailing stop. Yeah. So that's one of the things for overnight. Here's the thing. I could have woken up where it had gone down, right? And I had a TP very, very low. I had a TP at like $15,000 in the profit, and it could have gone down, and then ripped right up and then tagged me out for a loss. And that's the type of trade that you have to deal with overnight. I don't generally put trailing stops on unless it supports a very certain idea, because you have to understand, if your big idea is down, the market's not going to move in a straight direction. You're going to have pops. I mean, if we're looking over here, there's so many bumps and pops along the way, and if you're sitting here hawking this thing, just watching it, watching, and you're not paying attention to where key levels are, you're looking at this and you're getting super scared about this. Thankfully, I was sleeping during that, so it made it very easy for me. But I was looking at the fact that it didn't crest over that hourly high, and then I wanted more from here, but this is where I covered it because it was coming up towards that area. And like this pullback right here is right where I covered. And that's where I saw order flow changing, and it was just starting to rip to the top side. So it was a prescient cover on my part, but you can see here, I obviously was waiting for just a little bit more. I was trying to get a little bit more out of that. I could have covered down here, but I didn't want to be front running and getting in front of it in case we had more downside. So there you have it there. Took the same trade and ended, and my TP triggered long after a short was stopped. I was too early, have since covered my long. There you go, Nexus. Very, very nice. Short trading day. Let's do a giveaway. There you go. What's the block indicator on the other screen? Are we talking about this right here? Bookmap? Is that what we're talking about? Any news today? Yes, we do have news today. We finally do get the first bout of news this week, given that, scheduled news releases. It's going to be after the market opens. We have the PMI that's going to be out for both Canada and the US. 9:30 is going to be Canadian PMI, and then 9:45 is going to be the US PMI. And then at 10 a.m., that's the big one. We have the ISM services print. That's at 10 a.m. So that's what I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be trading that live on Top Step TV. The one I just had up, which one are we talking about here? This? Are we talking about that? Help me out here, Rodney. Talk to me. The block indicator, that's hourly high, hourly low. Crude levels, let's see what we have for crude here. Let me bring up my levels chart over here. I think that we're close to, yeah. So we have a 77.65. I mean, let me see if it reflects over on this chart. I think we have all the crude levels on this chart as well. Yeah, so here we go. This is, here's our crude levels right there. Rips, what's the difference between order flow and an order block? Order block is defined by meeting those 4 criteria. Order flow is a zone where we have continued repeated price action in an area. So if we're coming up to an area and we're always selling it, that's an order flow zone. If we have a clearly defined order block that meets the 4 criteria, that's an order block. So that's the difference between the two. How do you decide to wake up earlier and trade earlier? I put that trade on before I went to bed. So I wasn't trading that. I wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I woke up and I saw the trade and I was like, Nice. that was my morning routine. I looked at it and I went, nice. Can you explain why you took the trade? I wish I did for the last 20 minutes, but just rewind the live stream and you'll find. Hey Rips, what do you think about the trailing drawdown when we make payout on Top Step? Like the payouts is kind of tight because the drawdown goes up. So check this out. With the trailing drawdown in the 150K account, when you're in your 150K XFA, once you get to $4,500 in profit, that your trailing drawdown, your drawdown now stays at zero, right? So your balance of your XFA is $4,500 profit. Because the great thing about Top Step is that when you get your XFA, it starts with a zero balance, right? You don't get this 150K. It's, you don't have to do all these calculations or whatever. It comes with a zero balance. So you make money on that account and it's reflecting on how much profit you have on the account. So when you have $4,500 in profit on the account, it stops trailing, right? It's done trailing. So what I'd recommend is you get it above $4,500 for the 150K account. It's different for each account, right? I believe on the 50K, it's $2,000. On the 100K, it's $3,000. And on the 150K, it's $4,500, right? I believe that's what it is. But once you get over that threshold, that's where I would say you probably want to look at starting to pay yourself every week or every other week. That's usually a good plan. And how much should you take out? Whatever you're comfortable with. If you need the money, take out the maximum withdrawal amount. If you want to continue trading the account with a balance, pay yourself something reasonable, $1,000, couple thousand. If you're doing really, really well, pay yourself $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. It really is dependent on what's your financial situation, what's your goal. But your idea should be, in the broad term, you should be looking to take payouts once every 2 weeks or so, somewhere in that range. And if you're really on it, you're in the pocket and you're crushing it and you're hitting nonstop green day after green day, then yeah, take a payout every week. But I would say comfortably, not to put a lot of stress on yourself, aim for one payout every 1 payout every 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, 50K is 2K, 100K is 3K. 150K is 4.5. Thank you, Deviate. Appreciate that. Anyone using VWAP on Top Step X figured out how to fix the VWAP shows different value for different time chart. Can somebody help Samuel? Because I think that somebody had a solution to that yesterday. But yeah, the goal with Top Step isn't to, so there's something out there in the prop space. It came from Forex traders, but it's called like flipping accounts. I'm not about that. You have to look at this like it's your real money. If you deposited $10,000 of real money in an account, you want to have that account equity to trade, and you don't want to eat too much into that because it's going to lower how much contract size you can take in the real world, right? If you're trading on AMP Futures or on Tradeovate or on Ninja Trader or any of these other brokers out there, there's a margin requirement. And on NQ, the daily intra-position maintenance margin is $1,000 per contract. So if you have $10,000 in an account, you could take 10 contracts technically, but the moment you put that on, they're going to pull one off and you can only trade 9 because you have to have $10,000 for the maintenance margin. But anyway, the point is that you're not going to deposit $10,000 in your own brokerage account and have a week where you make $1,100 and then immediately, and your idea is to scale up the account and try to grow it. You're not immediately going to take out $5,000 from the account because that's going to eat into your equity. Think about that as an example, meaning that you don't want to be sitting here trying to pull out as much money. If you're trying to flip accounts, it's one thing, but if you're trying to build up an account and you're trying to look at this as a long-term thing, you should be pulling out money that's profits and just leaving a base to kind of stick with there. How do you go to bed after seeing your P&L? It's just trading. It's trading. It's one trade. I have a stop in place. I'm either gonna stop out at $1,200 between two accounts. I'm going to stop out at $1,200 in the loss, or I'm going to make 15 grand, hopefully that's the idea. But Brenda says, good morning, Ribs, sending everyone amazing vibes from Mexico. Thank you so much there, Brenda. So Loxy says it's in VWAP settings, input source low, works for me and matches other platforms. Thank you for that, Loxy. And that was the person who was asking on Top Step X. That was for you, Samuel. There you go. Holy Shib just made 8,400 on Shib. Nice work there, Angela. We have a lot of folks that are crushing it in the crypto universe right now. How long have I been trading? For a decade, Todd. I missed a lot on the bathroom break. Rip, should I be copying all my top X accounts or just spread the risk? What's your take, mate? Good to see you there, Kennedy. So I would say, it's really up to you. Right now, I'm only trading on 2 XFAs. I could be trading on 3 XFAs. I'm only trading on 2, and I'm limiting my risk on that. I don't know if it's a mental thing, but I'm feeling more comfortable just doing that. I'm doing a lot better just by doing that. And so I would say it's really up to you. You could trade on 3 accounts and leave 1 off to the side, copy across 3. But, if you're out of the pocket, you're going to, let's just say you max loss on 3 accounts. It's going to feel pretty bad, like a gut punch. If you haven't proven consistent profitability, I would say just take them one at a time. Your goal with trading on Top Step and at the combine stage, at least, should be proving that you can make consistent profitability in the markets. That's it. It shouldn't be, I'm going to try to make 10 grand or 100 grand as possible and get that in my bank account. And I'm going to go buy a new car and I'm going to this and that and whatever. You start to think like that, you're going to be doing stupid things. You just need to sit there and think about, I'm going to try to become one of the best traders I can possibly be. I'm going to improve my trading 1% better every single day. And through the effect of that, naturally the money will come. The money is a side effect to focusing on being a good trader. And focus on being disciplined, not breaking any of your rules, doing everything you're supposed to do, journaling every single day, going through all of the steps that you should be. That's what you want to be focused on. If you're focused on, I want to pull out 10 grand or I want to make $100,000 by the end of the year, that's just, I'm sorry, but it's just not going to work. Maybe you're the one in a million people that's going to work for, but I'm just telling you, you just need to be focused on, I'm going to trade this combine exactly how I'm going to trade it at the funded stage. I'm going to do the best I can. I'm going to learn from any mistakes I have because thank goodness this is only either a $4.50 combine, $49, $149, whatever the case you paid for it. But focus on that, because if you're focusing on this pipe dream of that, I'm going to make millions of dollars as a trader, you're never going to get there. But if you focus on, I'm going to become a better trader 1% every single day, and I'm going to prove that through trading on this combine, I'm not going to rush the process, then you're going to become a phenomenal trader over time. Will it take a long time? Yes, of course. But is there a shortcut to get there? No, because you need time in the market. You need to build up your implicit memory, which we don't have control over. I can't collect new memories in my implicit memory. That's why it's called your implicit memory. You have to be sitting here watching the market, learning the patterns, going through this. You have to spend time doing this. If you don't and you're not willing to do that, you're looking for a get rich quick kind of thing, go do something else. Go play online casinos. Do something else, because trading is not a get rich quick scheme. It's a take your time and spend a lot of time doing this. And if you don't enjoy doing this, if you hate trading, just get out now. Like, trust me when I'm saying this. Stop doing this right now. Just get out. Just stop. This is not get rich quick. This is get rich very, 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 very slow. But these are skills that will stay with you for the rest of your life. You'll become a much more patient person. You'll be more grateful and understanding of other people. And overall, you're going to become a better human. You're going to be more disciplined, more controlled in your emotions and your actions. You're going to be a better person. That's the reward at the end of all this. There is no end of it, by the way, but that's the reward that we're getting to. You will be able to extract money from the market, which is something that 90% of folks can't do out there. You will be a better person. You're going to be more disciplined. You're going to be more emotionally sound. You're going to be a much better version of yourself. So that is the reward from trading there. 5-year overnight success. There you go. Hardest way to make easy money. Yeah, I mean, remember, 90% of the people who do this fail. And the thing is that most people are quitting in the first 90 days. Most people try it for 90 days and they go, yeah, this is not get rich quick. This is crazy. Get rich very, very, very slow. It's crazy. So let's check out gold here. We got some comments about gold here. Holy gold. Yeah. Wow. Look at this. Holy smokes is right. We were gunning for that 2148. I feel like we were doing the same thing. Yeah. Well, no, we were going for 2110 spot 7. Wow. By golly, if you're a gold trader, you're hitting the limits today. Trading is a learned skill. One must love it in order to have the best chance of success. Yeah, like I said, if you hate trading and you're not enjoying yourself, I mean, it's a lot of different things. It's like, chess is very, very challenging to get good at. You have to memorize a lot of patterns. You have to memorize a lot of different lines. You have to memorize a lot of positions. It's a difficult thing. And then you have to have a quick recall. If you're playing chess, you have to have a good indexing system in your brain. It's very, very difficult. It's not like you sit down and you play chess and it's a fun thing right out the gates. It's fun when you get better at it. It's fun when you improve at it. Trading's much the same way. It can be torturous at times. It can be very, very trying and difficult. It tests your patience and your discipline. But the reward is, like I said, this is something that sticks with you for your entire life. I'm not going to forget how to trade tomorrow. Obviously, trading setups change over time, but as you continue to trade with these markets, you will adapt more and more. Anyone who gets rich with trading can get rich with everything. No rich quick scheme. Only hard work and dedication gets you there. Yeah, and I will tell you this, as being successful in other areas of my life, trading still rings true as the hardest thing I've ever accomplished in my life. I mean, accomplished is not the right word, but I continue to traverse this journey every single day of my life, and I've been doing this for a decade. Every single day, I traverse this journey a little bit more, and I try to improve myself a little bit more, and try to get better and better. Speaking of chess, what's your rating? 1400. On chess.com, not official FIDE, but that's 3-minute bullet. That's bullet and blitz. So social media is making people want everything by yesterday. Yeah, everything is. It's like the Amazon Prime. You want Amazon Prime as your skills, right? I want to be Amazon Prime in my chess skills or my trading skills or my tennis skills, golf skills, whatever the heck it is that you do, right? You want to do all these things. I want it overnight. By the way, we just smacked our level there on 2148 spot 8. This is crazy on gold. I don't have a higher level right now, at least on this chart. But yeah, wow. Congrats to all of my gold traders out there that are crushing it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Hard stuck at 1300 rapid. 1300 is a great rating, If you want a higher rating, go play on Lead Chess. Just go on Lead Chess. You'll be like a 1600 there or an 1800. Those of us who don't have a local mentor have to take a lot of time to weed out junk mentors. That's why I'm here daily and on top. So nice, Mike. Thanks for saying that. Hoop. Anybody trading this gold? Anybody trading this gold? Wow, 2,000 bullet in chess. There we go. See, that's Gabazine. We got to play some now. Well, you got to mop the floor with me sometime. That's awesome. Yeah, 2,000 bullet is awesome. You must have very quick recall skills, and you must have a whole mess of positions memorized in your brain. You have to be able to quickly access that index and just. At least everybody's brain works differently, but with chess, it's just one of those things. Lots of hours training chess, yeah. But your recall skills must be very, very snappy. Have to be very, very snappy. Gold rising rips and club members. Good rising. That is gold rising because gold is rising here. Good to see you there. Be consistent. Good to see you. Trading gold. Totally missed it. Yeah, we got some folks in here that caught it. Did you play the downside? Yes, I did. I caught this was the trade that I caught here. Scrolling back from there to there. That was the trade that I caught there. So why is gold going up? Probably in tandem with Bitcoin. What's going on with what is it? MBT? Is it MBT? Yeah. Not really. I mean, when we have the markets rolling like this, I really don't have a good answer for it other than the fact that we have more money coming off the sidelines recently and going into tangible assets, precious metals. Hi, Rips. Please are you trading on Top Step TV Fast Markets today? I am, but I don't think MP is going to be there. I think it's just going to be, me, Andre. We'll see. I'm not sure. It's probably Eddie, probably Hogue, but it's not going to be MP. Here's Pet's heads are falling off over here. Hi there. Anyone can recommend a good office chair? I like the one that I have. I have the Herman Miller Embody. I like the Embody. There's some people that I know that don't like the Embody, but I love the Embody. It's great for your back. I really, really like it. Giveaway today, maybe for hitting the like button yesterday. We did a giveaway yesterday, but we'll do another one today. If we get up to 900 likes, there's 1,200 of you folks in here watching. If we get up to 900 likes, we'll do a giveaway. If we do hit 500 likes, what are we at right now? We are at 305 likes. If we do hit 500 likes, we will do a poll for where we see NQ going today. By the way, NQ is down like 0.75. What is it down now? 0.63. So, NQ is definitely hitting the floor. It will be interesting to see if Apple continues this roll here. Plus, things should be able to catch down here, but we'll have to see what the ISM services say. The ISM services are going to be what's important today at 10 a.m. And we're going to be trading that together on Fast Markets. And again, I'll probably be trading a Combine account there. Unfortunately, for you folks that were hoping that I'm going to continue trading these XFAs today, I would like to lock up a nice $11,000 a day with those. I would like to not touch those any longer. How come you aren't joining the Top Step team in Vegas? You've been a crucial part of the recent success of the channel. Should be part of the trip. June is the one I'm going to be part of. I don't work for Top Step, so it's only for people who actually work for Top Step. But I agree, hey, it could have been fun. But we'll be there in June. We'll be there in June hanging out with the whole Top Step crew. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to quit college so bad to focus 100% on trading. No, so here's the thing. Definitely continue with your academic studies. Don't ditch that for trading. Trading's always going to be here. Everybody's in such a hurry to become such a good trader, but you have to realize trading's always going to be here. I wanted to be a great trader very, very quickly when I first started. I wanted to be the best trader in the world. Obviously, I'm not going to be the best trader in the world. There's probably going to be somebody out there that's always going to be better than me. No matter what, I'm probably not even close to the top 1,000 best traders in the world or whatever the case. But for the most part, you want that really, really bad. But just give it time. Understand that this is a very, very long journey. Focus on other areas of your life. This should be a secondary thing. And then when you start to prove consistent profitability, that's when you can start giving it more and more attention. You don't have to be in a rush to drop everything and start trading. This should be, and you folks that have other jobs out there, focus on trading for 1 to 3 hours a day. So whatever it fits into your schedule. If you're living in the States, you can focus on trading the pre-market or trading the open or trading, at your lunch hour. Try to find ways that work for you that fit into your schedule where you're not ditching everything. You have some other kind of income that's supplementing your trading costs. Thankfully, with Top Step, it's not going to be that expensive because, $49 a combine or $4.50, depending on which one you get. It's going to be a lot cheaper for you to do that journey. Where am I based? I'm on the West Coast, the best coast. Make your bed up every day is a start. Yeah, there you go. Is there a special registration to participate in your giveaways? No, you just have to be here. But you do have to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Selling Rips right there. Rips Suave. Don't quit school. Mold it around trading, study economics, financial analysis, things like that. Yeah, for sure. If you're very in tune with that stuff, there you go. Pull up your gold chart now. Is it just screaming? Let's see. Probably just ripping. Can't believe it blew through all my levels. Oh, well, hey, speaking of my levels, I was going to say, can't believe it went through all my levels. Where did that reject, huh? Oh, goodness. These levels have some kind of magic to them, don't they? Hopefully all of my gold traders covered at the Rips level, at the MC level there. Let's see here. In Top Step, if you have multiple combines, can you swing one on one and scalp on another as long as they're not in opposite directions? Which is going to be pretty tricky. So if you're net long in one, you're only allowed to take long scalps, which could be pretty tricky, right? Holding one trade for multiple hours while in the other minutes. Yeah, for sure. You could do that 100% as long as you're not going short in one and then you're scalping long on the other one to offset there. Lost my funded account. Ever since then, I've been on a bad losing streak. Feels like I can't buy a win. Any advice? Yes. And thank you for sharing that. Thank you for your honesty here in chat. But seriously, take a week off. Just take a week off of trading and get that mental reset. Because what you're doing is you've become a baggage handler, like at the airport. You're collecting all of the luggage from overnight, collecting all of that emotional baggage, and you're carrying it every single day into the next day. And I used to do this all the time. That's how I know so well about it. I would have big winning days and I'd carry that emotional baggage where I feel like I'm on top of the world. I'm invincible. I can do anything. And then I'd bring that emotional luggage into the next day of trade and boom, I'm losing all of the profits I made, maybe even the prior week's profits, maybe even the whole month's profits, because I'm bringing that emotional baggage into play. It's a very difficult thing to not do. And it works for both things, either euphoria on the upside, depression on the downside, or just feeling bad about things. By the way, NQ is dropping here alongside S&Ps. No headlines, of course. We are dropping back down here. VWAP, by the way, VWAP has been where we're kind of just hitting the roof of this thing and then coming right back down. So if you're on a losing streak, what I recommend, at least take 1 to 2 days off. If you can do that, you're proving to yourself that you have discipline. Don't even watch the markets. The markets are going to still be here, believe it or not. One thing I like to always say is that right now it's Tuesday. No matter what, whether you like it or not, we will get to NFP Friday no matter what, right? We're going to get to NFP Friday no matter what. What happens between now and then is the choices that we make as traders. So if you're in a downfall right now, you're in a downswing, you're in a down streak, you're feeling bad about your trading, I can't buy a win, I can't do anything right. Well, all you need to do is just take a break. Let's take a break until at least NFP Friday. That's taking a break Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then come on, NFP Friday. Don't even look at charts. Don't worry about it and see how you feel. Do a real self-assessment. Don't be jonesing to trade because you haven't been trading, but do a real self-assessment and say, well, am I in the right pocket? Am I in the right mindset to be trading right now? If the answer is no, then you know what to do. Take the weekend off and come back refreshed Monday. If you're still not feeling refreshed, self-evaluate. Say, am I feeling good enough to trade? If the answer is yes, then go ahead and take a trade. But trade small. Keep it easy, nice and easy. Don't be rushing back into it because we don't want to reopen up those scabs that have just healed from the time away from the market. Don't rush back into it. Take it slow. Pump the brakes. Trade one lot, trade two lots, trade micros instead of minis. If you're already trading micros, just lower your size. If you're already trading one micro, just stick with one micro. You can't do half a micro. You can't do a super micro. But that's what you need to do. Take time away from the market. It will be here when we get back. Okay to take a break. You're not going to miss anything. I don't even care. Like yesterday, if I don't take the trade yesterday, do you think that I wake up today and I go, man, I'm the worst trader in the world. I can't believe we're never going to see a move like that. I missed out on such an easy trade. I should have taken that. Yeah, I'll probably say, hey, I should have taken that, but I didn't. But I just move on. You just move on. If you carry emotional baggage and you become a luggage handler, like at the airport, and you're always carrying emotional baggage into the next day, you're not going to progress. And this is a game all about progressing yourself and evaluating yourself from a mental perspective and looking at how you're reacting to things psychologically. If you're always carrying that luggage and being a baggage handler, well, it's going to be very, very difficult there. Thanks for the advice. I'll see you Friday then. There you go. Nice. I love that. What are the implications of NFP Friday? It's probably going to be the most volatile session that we've had. And keep in mind, we are coming up on, I think it's the 20th of this month am I right about that? It's 15 days away let's see, 15. Yeah, 15. It's March 20th is FOMC. And then we have Powell's testimony 2 times this week. Is it Wednesday or it's Wednesday, Thursday, right? If I'm not mistaken. It is, yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. House first, Senate second. So yeah, there's going to be that. And then I think we have CPI. We have one more print. I think it's CPI before we get to March. Somebody help me with that. I'm pretty sure it's CPI before we get to, yeah, there we go. Okay, so there you go, McNasty. Yeah, so we get CPI and then FOMC. But then we get the SEP dot plot as well, which we haven't seen one since December. And that's going to be, my goodness, I love this market. There's so much to look forward to. Please go over the overnight trade. Just rewind the video. It's all talked about for the first 20 minutes. So just rewind the YouTube video and you can watch that there. Having deja vu right now. It's okay. There's a lot of people that show up late to this. And by the way, if you are showing up late, we talked about this earlier. If you don't smash the lucky like button, I don't know if you're going to be able to have a green day today. So you have to click that button right down there. Dot plot comes out today or this week. No, it comes out for FOMC. They're releasing it with the FOMC. SEP is Summary of Economic Projections, SEP. And that is the dot plot coming out. FOMC hot shooter coming out. FOMC March 20th. Rips, is it like the more you understand the market, the better you do? I mean, no, not technically. I think it's the better that you understand yourself, the better that you are as a trader. The more you understand yourself, the more control you have over your emotional response to certain things that happen in the market. I can give you the best setup, right? I can give you the absolute best setup. In fact, I said to my room, I'm going short overnight. I'm holding this trade overnight. I was looking for, we had an initial Clubhouse level, and I said, I'm looking for deeper than that. I'm looking for more. And put that trade on overnight. I can give you the best setup in the world from my eyes, but it's all about how you personally react with your emotions in the trade. I talk about this all the time. How you emotionally respond to the trade is everything. And that's the hardest part about trading, in my opinion. You can have a trade that goes green, and we talked about this often, where you're in the green and you get ants in your pants, you take off the trade where you know good and well we're not even at an area of the structure where you should be taking off the trade. Or you're in a trade, you start to take heat and you panic and you take it off, and then that could have been one of your best trades. It's okay to take heat in a trade. In fact, you're always almost going to take heat in every single trade that you take, because it's pretty rare you're going to put on a trade and it's going to immediately go in your direction. It happens, of course, but it's pretty rare. But that's the point, is that you're rarely ever going to be confronted with a trade where you're not experiencing some type of emotional response. And I think that is the most important part about your trading, is to recognize your emotional responses and triggers, journal about them, and try to improve that process. Because if you're not doing that, you're going to have so many great trades that slip right through your fingers, right? Can't find when Rips alerted the short overnight. Just search my name, Bob. Search my name and you'll see that. If you search my name up in the search bar, you can find that. How many contracts you had overnight? 3 times 2 accounts, so 6 contracts overnight. And I was risking a total of $1,200 of red to make potential upside, I had 15,000 for a take profit there. Maybe my search skills stuff. If you just type in my name and it goes from user, you click that button, it'll come right there. Rips on the live account, is there a limit drawdown or trailing drawdown as the XFA, or is it more free with the limits when we decide with coaches and about the payouts on the live? So on 150K combine that goes to XFA, it's the same thing. 150K goes from combine to XFA, same rules, except for, it's $0 balance. Now, if they call you up to live, usually if you're trading more than one XFA, they will condense that all into one account and then you go into live, right? And so that's the account that you have, but it will share the rules of your highest value account. So if you're trading on a 150K, a 50K, and 100K simultaneously in your XFAs, they're going to make it a 150K live account. Now, if you have a big enough balance, then you can absolutely request just some different rules out of the gates. But to be honest with you, 15 contracts is the maximum size that you can get with a 150K XFA, right? 15 contracts. That's a lot of size. But let's just say that you have a balance of $250,000 in your live account. Well, yeah, you could argue that maybe you want to get it bumped up to 20 or 25 contracts, but still, that's an enormous position. You're talking about, 25 contracts is $500 a point. That's a lot of cheddar, right? So if you're trading, 10 points in the NQ, which moves like that, it's $5,000 every 10 points. If you catch a 100 handle move, you're talking about a $50,000 trade. It's a lot, right? And so would you want to take more than that? Sure. If you have your account balance to support it, great. But like for me personally, right now in my live account, I have it set to 5 contracts maximum because I can make a lot of money with 5 contracts. Look at what I did with 6 contracts overnight. And that wasn't like it was the gnarliest flush ever, right? Sharmod's asked, NQH contracts expire Friday the 15th. When do we switch to the June contracts? So I have the June contracts up here in Bookmap, and I've been watching these. Go over to my Bookmap here. Let's see. This right now is the current contract. This is the March. Here's the June. Look at that. Like we're getting these bubbles right here are actual executions. These lines moving is just the bid and the ask moving. And you can see how absolutely thin this is right now. The only time that you ever want to roll contracts, in my opinion, is when the open interest of the forward looking month exceeds the current looking month. Obviously, we're going to have the contracts rolling sometime between this week and next week because they expire next Friday. I would say I was anticipating that we're going to roll a lot sooner, but I would say now I'm guessing maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. That's what I would guess. So there's a lot of people, I guess, that still want to trade the March contracts for the time being. So open interest isn't even close right now, but you can see this is how crazy thin that is. Can you please remind me the top step commissions configuration in NT? Let me pull that for you. Grab that. Let's see here. Commissions, top step. Here we go. Switch this over for you. There's our commissions right there for top step. Volume super low on the forward contract. Correct. That is correct. Oh, good to see you there, Bart. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. What does it mean thin? It means lower volume. You can roll on Friday, but Monday more contracts. Yeah, just be patient. Just be patient and wait. Who was asking about the commissions there? Ribs, is there a way to only get notifications if the message is from you so I don't miss any trade callouts? I cannot stay on Discord all night. So what I could do, I guess I could potentially create a Rips channel where I post, more important stuff. That I could totally do that if you folks wanted that. And then we just have a Rips channel where, you get alerts for that one. So you can have that one set to alert. I don't want to name it call outs or anything, but maybe I could post when we're doing the morning memo and stuff like that, any kind of stuff like that where it's, it separates it from the noise. Okay, cool. We'll set that up later today for you folks. Rips channel. Yes. Cool. So there you go. You can screenshot this. These are, S&Ps 218, NQs 218, and then on the micros, 71 cents per contract there. Financial advice channel. Yeah. Let's do that one. We'll call it the not financial advice channel. Hi, Rips. Can we trade the London session on Top Step? Absolutely. So the limit of time to trade on Top Step is 6 p.m. Eastern all the way until 4:10 p.m. Eastern the next day. And then you can reopen trades 6 p.m. Eastern that same night. So 6 p.m. to to the next day, 4:10 p.m. So essentially, you only have an hour and 50 minutes of downtime. The real downtime in futures is from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So there's just an extra 50 minutes that you can't trade on Top Step. That's it, just the extra 50 minutes, 50. Vlog channel. I'm not going to create a separate channel, but I got some equipment to do some behind the scenes, day in the life type of video stuff like that. If you folks enjoy that. Look at that. We got to 500 likes here. If we get to 900 likes, we will do a giveaway. And we do have limited time here because I do have to skitter on over to Top Step TV. So hopefully we can pump up those likes. We got about 1,500 people watching. I would love to do that. Redbook retail sales are coming out, but watch how little it affects this market. I'll go back to Trading View here so we can watch. But let's do a quick poll here. NQ is currently down 0.67%. So will the NQ stay red today or go green? There we go. Red, stay red, go green. There we go. This is for my Michigan folks out there. If you're from Michigan, you'll love this poll. Final services PMI in 50 minutes, correct? Yeah, we're going to have the PMI print, and we're going to be trading that live on Top Step TV. Can you see the rejection on gold, please? Yeah, sure. There you go. Right at our level. Consequently, how about that? Amazing. Like magic. There you go, Vibe Tree. We're going green, baby. Cheers, go. Brrr. What's the P&L from today's live session? Right there. Oh, I mean, 0 from today's session. Basically, was just a trade recap here of everything. Why did so many Top Step streamers switch to Apex like trades by so-and-so? They got paid a lot of money. And yeah, I haven't seen any of them taking payouts. I mean, sorry. Yes, center. How many contracts? It was 6 contracts, 3 and 3, two accounts, 2 XFA accounts. PMI and ISM within 50 minutes. That's going to be great. Yeah, ISM is going to be the more important one. PMI is not going to be as important as the ISM. I just took payouts live last night on my Apex. Nice work there, Trade for Pay. Good for you. Awesome. So waiting for the, well, they already came and went. Redbook retail sales. Do they even, I swear they don't even like post them now. Why? I'm probably in the wrong section, but yeah, weird. PMI is a volatility warm-up. Exactly right. Rips, will you short the ribs now that you get a monstrous trade overnight? I'm probably not going to trade my XFAs. I might trade my live, but I'm not touching my XFAs today. Nice trade. Thank you. Hate the trailing thing on Apex. Yeah, I mean, it's a troublesome thing. See you on Top Step Rips. Out for now. Good to see you, Mike. We'll see you over on Top Step TV. We're very close, by the way. I tell you what, if we get to 800 likes, we'll do a quick giveaway because we got a boogie here pretty soon. You're gonna let it rip, yeah? Nope, not anymore. We don't do that anymore. Redbook year over year, thank you, 3.1%. Thank you. It's still not even. I mean, oh, there it is. Okay, now, yeah, 2.8% year over year, February month to date, 3.1%. There we go. So we only need 150 more likes, and we'll do a quick giveaway. And by the way, to qualify for the giveaway, just be following me on my socials at Selling Rips. It's going to pop up right here. Wait for it. There we go. At Selling Rips. Right there. At Selling Rips. Hey, Rip, any idea how to set an alarm on Top X? I'm not sure if anybody can help out Jean-Paul. How do you find your levels? A little bit of tea leaves, a little bit of chicken bones. No, it's a proprietary formula that I wrote and refined over a 2-year period with a couple of my mentors, and it's just one of those things that keeps on working. 8 grams is very high. What are we talking about? What are we talking about there? They don't have alerts on Top Step X. Replicanto is expensive. No, it's one time. It's not monthly. It's only one time, Luna. It's only one time, and it's with 20% off. I think it's pretty. It's not too bad. You know, it's like $100 something bucks. I think it was like $119 with the coupon. Shrooms? Yes, it is. Market closed between 6 p.m. PST. Why do they flatten all positions at 3:10? They flatten all positions 6 p.m. PST. No, EST. It's EST. Market closes at 5 p.m. EST, Eastern time. They flatten all positions Eastern time at 4:10 p.m. So you only have 50 minutes of lag, but I mean, that's pretty decent. Pretty decent there. All right, where are we at here? We're very close, folks. We're very close. Do you play video games, Rips? I mean, I don't have any more time to, but I have in my past, of course. Love some good ones. Do you share the secret sauce to find the levels in Clubhouse? No, never. I will never share that. Ever, ever, ever. But I do provide the levels every single day. Every single day. In live account or funded account, in my XFAs. In my XFA accounts. I had it, we talked about it for the first 20 minutes of the video there. In my XFAs, but here, I guess I can move it on over again here. In my Express funded accounts. Why won't you share? Because you haven't asked nicely enough. If you folks ask 238 times, then I'll just give it all out for free for no reason at all, just forever. How long do you meditate per day? It depends on how much time I have, but I try to go for 10 minutes, a good 10-minute session. Hey, Rips, when did you make that profit overnight? From here to here? Where are the levels posted besides Market Clubhouse? Webull, E-Trade, Thinkorswim, Benzinga. Did I say Webull already? Trying to think. Rips, your levels are actually insanely on point every time. I agree with you, Wags. I don't think you're wrong there. I 100% agree with you. By the way, we are coming down lower than where my exit was now. I think I exited at 25 or something. How do you get execution markers on top of X? I don't think they have them yet. Which NT data plan do you recommend? None. I don't pay for any of the data through NinjaTrader. I get all of my market data through Rhythmic with Bookmap. I don't have any of the extra market data except for what's on my live account. I meditate 2 hours a day. I work out for 2 hours a day. That is just my self-love. That's awesome. That's amazing. That's a lot of, I love that. That's amazing. We're on Thinkorswim. Okay, so check this out, Shelly. Good question. If you go to Thinkorswim right now, let's all do this together. If you have Thinkorswim, you're trying to find out where this is posted. We're going to go to the triple Qs. All right, we go to the ticker triple Qs, and then we go to the news tab. Go to the news tab there. And then you scroll down right there. It says Market Clubhouse Morning Memo, March 4th. So it's yesterday's. Today's is not going to be posted until a couple hours from now, but there you have it. There it is, posted right there. I'm not sure on Webull. I don't have Webull. I've never used it. I'm not sure. It's also on E-Trade. I don't know where it is on E-Trade. There's another one. There's another brokerage that has it, but I can't remember. Why does NinjaTrader flatten all trades at 345? They flatten at 410. Unless, you're talking about NinjaTrader, the brokerage. They're probably doing that so you don't get your overnight margin. Where's the news tab? It's at the top. The tabs are chart, news, options, level 2. There you go. What you see on Rips, what you see today, Rips on NQ, we'll have to see. I'll talk about it on Fast Markets here. We are very, very close, by the way. If you folks want to do that quick giveaway, we do have time if we get those likes in. Lickety split. How come the levels are not on Top Step? I'm not sure. I have no idea. What is better, trade my own money or go to the prop firm? Prop firm every time, 100%. Do not trade your own money. It's going to be very, very expensive. 10 years are rising nicely. I think we're going to see a run up on the open. Interesting. I could agree with you there, Ty. If NinjaTrader flattens you, there will be a $50 fee. Didn't know about that. I mean, that's if you're trading your own money there. Regarding levels, if you paid attention and your IQ is above freezing, he's told us how to do it, but him doing the legwork is worth the price of admission to me. Just my opinion. Thank you, Shaw. I appreciate you. I haven't given the exact formula, but you can probably get pretty close with the information I've given you in here. What sub do you have? How long have you had it? And if you don't mind, how much have you gotten paid out? There you go. Profit trader. If I buy you a combine, can you send me the secret formula? Yes. Just followed you on all socials. Thank you. I mean, I feel like we just need to do this anyway. We're very close. I mean, we're 50 away. We're literally 50 away. I don't see any news tabs. I mean, you go to the ticker. So click the ticker, right? Right. Well, here's the watch list, right? Of all the tickers. We're going to go to triple Q. Let's scroll back to the triple Qs here. All right. Thinkorswim. We're at the triple Qs, and you see this is what it looks like with the chart. There's your triple Qs. See those tabs at the top there, right? There is one that says news. Tap that. There you go. Get all the news stories. And one of those stories, if we scroll down, is Market Clubhouse Morning Memo. There we go. Right there. There's the morning memo. Right there. I'll figure out your levels eventually, and I will not tell anyone. Just don't go anywhere until I figure it out. Amazing. Can you put up your Thinkorswim so I can see? I did it just now there, Todd. So hopefully that helps. I'm trying here, people. I'm trying the best I can here. I'm trying. Oh, it says exact same place on Webull. Okay, thank you for that, Andreas. Appreciate that. On the PC on the left, there is a live news panel. I typed in QQQ in the box and found it. There we go. Awesome. We're finding it. Great. Okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and run a giveaway here. Let's do the giveaway. Let's see. Astro Nerd says, I have a feeling it's similar to how I found my levels from the options chain when I traded options. Very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Okay, let's load up the giveaway here. Here we go. Let's get the giveaway popping here. Refresh this. Let's go ahead and end the poll, by the way. So you folks are saying stay red. We had some Michigan fans in here as well. Go Big Blue. 30% say go green, 55% say stay red. There we go. Good morning to you, DJ. Yeah, we got a good overnight trade. All right, so let's do keyword. We're going to channel member luck. We're going to do 3 times as lucky today since we had bombarded of the Clubhouse members winning yesterday. All right, so the keyword today is going to be, let's do this. There we go. So here's the keyword, everybody. Doing it now. Oh, by the way, so before we do the keyword, because everybody's going to start rushing to type that, check it out right here. It's going to pop up right here. Step 1, follow me right here, at Selling Rips. Step 1, you have to follow me on your socials. I prefer it on Instagram, prefer it on Twitter, at Selling Rips. That's where you go. Follow me there. If you're not following me, you don't qualify. Step 2, you're going to type in this keyword that I'm going to share in just a moment. Step 3, when you do win, do not put the @ symbol, but say my Twitter username is this. So my Twitter username is Selling Rips. Or my Instagram username is Selling Rips. Do not just put the username on its own. Just type it in. My Twitter username is Selling Rips. Obviously, put yours. And do not put the @ symbol. If you put the @ symbol, you won't qualify. You only have 60 seconds to claim. So make sure you're watching the video at 2x speed so you can get caught up all the way. Let's do it right now. Here we go, folks. The keyword is overnight 10K. Overnight 10K. There we go, folks. Overnight 10K. Ratatata is key. Oh, goodness. Overnight 10K is the keyword. Overnight 10K. Reroll already. There we go. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Pat just shorted gold, 21.36. There you go. Monthly member, profitable trader, not prophetic trading. Shaw just doing it. Overnight sensation. You're being interviewed right now. You're being interviewed. Don't forget that, Shaw. You are being interviewed. You must. Ready. Where do I go in Discord to view interaction chat with you and all the others? Right here. Main. Let me link it for you. Boom. Let me get this link. Copy link. Here you go. Ellingson. There you go. That's the one that we all hang out in. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes until we do the giveaway here. 2 more minutes. Still long. Shib up 335%. Nice work there, Celsius Lover. Way to go. All righty, folks. Got about 90 more seconds. Just type in overnight 10K one single time, and you'll be entered to win a free month of Clubhouse. And I think on someday this week, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, I might be able to give away on the Top Step channel, might be able to give away some combines. Really want to sell diamond hands here? You know, this could be the lowest it goes for the next year. You never know. Yep, psychology is the hardest part, Shah. I agree. 100%. Psychology is it. That's what held me back. The biggest thing that held me back from being a better trader. Take a profit, leave some to run. I like that. Deviate. Like that. Like that a lot. Trading to infinity in the giveaway here. I like that. You got the emojis and everything. Suited and booted. I want a t-shirt. It's coming. I love leather. It's coming. I promise. They're coming. I'm shooting for next week now. I said that last week, but I'm trying my best here. Someday he enables the anti-spam button. I will one day. I'm going to sneak it in there. They're going to give access to the reset codes. Yeah, I'm taking over Top Step TV and I'm getting all the codes. I mean, wouldn't that be great? I would love that. Be so awesome. Just got to 300 on 1 to 2 micros, closing my broker for the day. Nice work there, Julius. Let's go. Can't wait for the shirts. Yeah, I know. They're coming. Again, I just gotta make sure. The last thing I want is to put my name on something that's crap, and everybody orders a t-shirt and they're like, this sucks. I want these things to be super duper quality and not have them be expensive. I want them to be super, super in line with everything else out there. So super, like, I'd like to get them like $20 around that price. That'd be awesome. And like shipping to be practically free. So that's what I'm looking for here. All right, folks, we are rolling in 5 seconds here. We're going to roll now. And remember, follow all the rules. Very, very easy. If you don't follow the rules, 60 seconds on the clock the moment I hit this roll button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll in. Lucas Ton, are you with us? Lucas Ton, you have won a free month of Clubhouse. Remember, all you have to do to claim this, my Twitter username is this. My Instagram username is this. Don't put the @ symbol. Very simple. Very, very simple. 60 seconds on the clock starting right and now. 60 seconds starting now. Here we go. Party starts, folks. Here we go. Come on, Lucas. You could do it. I believe you. Too bad he missed it. Reroll. Step 1 is almost there. Come on, Lucas. You could do it. I text it. That doesn't work. You text it. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. We try, folks, every single time. Let's see. And checking here. I mean, is that really following the rules, do we think? Let's see. No. Alrighty. You have another 15 seconds right now. 15 seconds. And we're re-rolling. I don't know how people have my number. All right, here we go, folks. We are rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Here we go. Matthias, can we follow the rules? Matthias, can we please follow the rules? Very, very simple. What's so hard about punching it? I don't know, K-Stala, somehow, some way. Matthias, you're on the clock starting now. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. I don't know how they texted me, but they did. They texted another Rips, probably. Matthias said he doesn't want it. We have 50 more seconds here. Oh, we're doing this again. Oh, my goodness. This is your time to shine, Matthias. Hey, man, I do follow the rules. Okay. All right. My Twitter username is this. My Instagram username is this. What should I do now? He asks. What should I do now? I don't know. If anybody could explain the rules, I don't know. I wish somebody would have explained the rules. I really wish somebody would have explained the rules. I have no idea what to do now. I wish somebody would have explained this multiple times. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Apps, you are the big winner. Apps, you are the big winners. You are the big winner. Apps, can you make us proud here? I mean, we went from having so many people that were on the ball that were just like straight up just, they're on it. They were on it. And then now we get like this string of people. It's kind of like trading. You have strings of trades where you're winning. You have strings of trades that you're losing. All right, here, Apps, you're the big winner here. You're the big winner. Can we do it? Can we do it? I'm on the ball, but I keep falling off. All right, we'll give you another 20 seconds here. 20 seconds to claim. 20 seconds to claim. I love it. If you folks could see the Discord right now, you'd be cracking up. It's amazing. Wait, ready for this? Ready for this? Thank you. You are welcome. I think he means to say thank you for re-rolling, because here we go. We're re-rolling it. Boom. Luis, are you with us? Luis, you have won the giveaway. Luis, can you follow these instructions, buddy? Please, please, can you follow the instructions? Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm... Oh. All right, 30 more seconds here, Luis. We're going to start doing 30 seconds. This is harder than trading. Apparently it is. This is the hardest thing ever. This is the hardest thing in the world to do. Oh, goodness. How do they manage to type all that but not just copy paste their Twitter Insta? I don't know. It's a mystery to me too. All right, 5 more seconds here, Luis. 4, 3, 2, and rolling. JB, please make us proud, JB. You can do it, buddy. JB, I believe in you, buddy. Come on, JB. And this is, I mean, we're going to do one more reroll after this. And if nobody claims it, I mean, there's not much more I can do here. Come on, Jay. You can do it. Make us proud, buddy. Come on, Jay. I believe in you, Jay. Who doesn't believe in Jay? I believe in JB. Come on, Jay. You did the hard part of typing in the keyword. You did the hard part. All right. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Roger, are you with us? Roger Arnett. Roger Arnett. Here we go, Roger. You are the big winner. Come on, Roger. You can do this. Roger. Come on, come on. Is something, bro? Okay. Wait, hold on. Roger, do us proud. Please do us proud. My Twitter username is this. My Instagram username is this. That's it. This is the hard part, apparently. You can do this. I believe in you. You can literally do this. I believe in you so much, Roger. Here it comes. What do you mean? What do I do? What's going on? Oh, goodness. All right, we'll give you 15 more seconds here. I believe I am getting trolled. All right, 10 more seconds. I feel like I'm just going to choose somebody from the chat at this point. This is crazy. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rolling. Long game. Make us proud here. There's no way at this point. There's literally no way at this point. There's no way at this point. I would be shocked at this point. And if not, you know what? I will do a roll in Clubhouse. I will just do a roll in Clubhouse here. All right, come on. You can do this. And I got to get to Top Step TV here in about 3 minutes. So, I mean, it could not be easier. All right, I guess we'll wait another 10 seconds here. I don't know. Apparently, it's either there's a stream delay for some of these people, or, I mean, they just can't follow the instructions here. I really want somebody who wants this to win it. I mean, all right, just roll it. Here we go. And wait, hold on. I posted my IG username. Yeah, you didn't do it in time. There we go. Roger Adams, another Roger here. Roger Adams, are you ready? Can you do it? We're going to do this rapid fire here. Roger Adams. Roger Adams, come on. I can't imagine why 90% of people lose at trading. It's a mystery to me. I just don't get it. It's a mystery. It is a mystery how 90% of people fail at trading. It is a big mystery to me. I can't figure it out. All right, this is the last one here. This is the last one. Final roll that we're doing here in 5 seconds. Final roll. And be consistent. I've seen you here before. I saw you at the beginning of the chat. Be consistent. Make us proud here. This is the last one we're doing here. Otherwise, we're just going on Top Step TV. Wait, I saw that. There it is. Be consistent. Let's see. Do you follow me? Oh my gosh. Did they actually make us proud here? Yes, there you go. And you follow me? That is amazing. Amazing. Nice job, Be Consistent. You're amazing. Okay, we got him. There we go. You have won a free month. There you go. All right, we're packing it up, folks. Finally, we did it. After 800 people there, we finally did it. We finally did it. Amazing. I can't believe it. We finally did it. There we go. All right, folks. I'm going to go head over to Top Step TV. I will find you folks there. We're finishing up our morning here, up about $11,000, trading in the overnight session, catching a very, very nice trade there. This was the short here and closed it there for $10,000 in profit, copied across 2 express funded accounts. Awesome stuff. I'll catch you folks over in Top Step TV. If you need the link, I'll drop it right here in the chat. And hopefully to see you folks there. Let's do a little Rips raid in chat over there. There you go. Alrighty, folks. Take care. And I'll see you over in Top Step TV. And if I don't catch you there, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow at 8 a.m. sharp. Take care.